Like, I'm sorry, there is just something so Lana Del Rey, cigarette smoking Arctic Monkey slay about Miss Bella Swan. Hi guys, it's me Lily and I'm back to dissect the mega slay that is Twilight. I tried to give Bella as much as possible, but I couldn't find my grey long sleeve, so I'm seriously lacking. For the opening scene, we have Bella in the first of many long sleeve grey shirts. One thing about Bella is she loves a plain grey shirt. And it is accompanied by this horrid brown princess sleeve cardigan. I don't even know what to call that. That look is a total mess. So this is the scene where Bella's packing up from her mum's house. And let me just say, this tiny little cactus her mum gave her outslayed her. Like, you know it's bad when your mum and the cactus outslay you. So the vibes we're getting from this scene is Bella is not like the other girls. Okay, she's not like the other Arizonian baddies, she's different. So Belsky is moving from Arizona and moving to Forks, Washington to move in with her dad. Also, as if there's men as hot as Charlie in a town called Forks. Be serious. This movie has a concerning amount of hot father figures, I'm sorry. One thing about Charlie is he loves a plaid shirt. I'm dressing for my man with this one. He loves a plaid shirt. That's very small town hot dad of him. Let's talk back to school drip. Now tell me why Bella is wearing her PJs to school. It kind of looks like a jail jumpsuit, low-key. I have here in my notes that she looks like she works at a bowling alley and oh my gosh.
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
She's wearing this olive green PJ set over yet another grey long sleeve shirt. This is absolutely diabolical. I actually thought it would be fun to have a grey shirt count just to see how much we can get up to by the end of the whole series. I mean, she's already 2 for 2. We're starting off strong here. I love this scene where Bella is like too edgy and cool and mysterious to play volleyball. Like she's just like me for real.
Hey, you're from Arizona, right? Yeah. Aren't people from Arizona supposed to be like really tan?
This has got to be the most iconic introduction scene I've ever seen in my whole life.
Who are they? The Cullens.
Now, Miss Rosalie.
The blonde girl, that's Rosalie, and the big dark-haired guy, Emmett, they're like a thing. I'm not even sure that's legal.
She's fierce, unlimited face card. The fit is like peak 2010s hot girl vibes. I'm obsessed.
The little dark-haired girl is Alice. She's really weird. And she's with Jasper, the blonde one who looks like he's in pain.
Alice is giving, but I've seen her give more. A semi-slay. I won't lie to you guys, Edward in this scene kind of looks like every other bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I feel like watching this as an adult, I'm just like, he kind of just looks like every other bitch.
Who's he? That's Edward Cullen.
Just a quick editor's note. Edward looked fine as hell in that scene. I don't know what I was on about.
One thing about rewatching Twilight as an adult is my radar for like awkward and uncomfortable shit is unmatched. And watching this scene where like Edward is literally gagging because of the smell of Bella had me rolling on the floor.
Listen.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
You smell that shit? Her breath smelled like straight up shit. It smelled like a toilet full of nasty ass shit, okay?
Like there is no way you proceeded to date the man who's gagging on you, literally holding his breath because he cannot stand the stank of you. You proceeded to date the man who gagged when he smelled you. Like, do better. Like, I would literally slap him in the face and run to my locker and douse my whole body in love spell, okay? Skipping ahead a bit here, I believe we're at a grey shirt count of 5. Now let's keep it real. Our girl Bella's been doing some reading. She's been hitting Vogue, she's been watching Hot La Mode, and has decided to ditch the grey shirt for this look. And I'm proud. Like, it's the thought that counts. But she rolled up to school in a short black puffer sleeve shirt. Absolutely horrendous. Look, I'm sorry. Kristen Stewart's a beautiful girl, but that was just not flattering. And I had this wacky little like hippie, very 2010s kind of stitching. Horrendous. But honestly, I'm proud of her. She's pushing herself out of her comfort zone. You know, I'd give this a C for her. The fact that this is a C is not okay. She needs to do better. Look, I hate to say it, she looks like shit. She tried something new, it flopped, it happens. I have in my notes that she kind of looks like a doily. I kind of ate with that one. Also, I've seen this series so many times, like I've been watching it since I was a kid, and I've always been a Team Edward girly, except for when I was really young, but we don't talk about that. I've always been a Team Edward girly. I have here in my notes that Edward is corny as fuck. And to be fair, I've got a point. On the rewatch of this, I could not get over the corny antics of Sir Edward. I'm really rethinking my status here.
So what do you think?
Now let's talk about Edward and his love for dramatic trench coats. I feel like Edward's trench is the equivalent of Bella's grey shirt. Like, there's always an excuse, you know, there's always a purpose. But this time he added some extra spice with a popped collar. I don't know, I can't explain it, but there is something so skins about that photo. Like father, like daughter, it looks like Bella has definitely inherited the plaid gene, but she is not pulling it off as well as ultimate Dilf Lord Charlie, of course. Let's talk about Bella failing to beat the I'm not like the other girls accusations by wearing a long sleeve brown shirt on a date night with Skinny Vampire Man.
So what do you mean by that? Because that's very clearly a stripy shirt. What do you mean?
If there's one thing about small town population of 3,000 Forks, it's going to be plagued with vampires, it's going to be plagued with werewolves, and it's going to be plagued with hot dads. Okay, so basically Bella jumps on her computer and she cracks the vampiric code. She basically figures out that Edward and the Cullens are vampires, and she runs to school to confront the Skinny Vampire Man. Now we better make sure to be giving the cameraman his flowers, because I literally was getting motion sick during this scene. Like, the camera work is fierce.
I know what you are.
A little bit dramatic, maybe, you know, but it adds spice. The next scene I have in my notes is goofy ass run up a hill. Did I lie? Now we have Edward giving striptease in the middle of the woods. I get it. This scene is so insanely iconic.
The skin of a killer bone.
Oh, stop. In my notes, I've written that Jasper looks like he has a 12-inch cock up his ass at all times. She kind of snaps. Shocker, Edward is being corny as fuck again. I'm sick and tired of this man. Like, I am really rethinking my status as a Team Edward girly. In my notes, I have watching her sleep. ... Kinda hot? Question mark.
How did you get in here?
The window?
Do you do that a lot?
Just the past couple of months.
I'll have some resources linked below. Concerning, but worth considering. Now we have arrived at the scene to end all scenes.
It's time.
Like, I'm not even kidding. This scene should have got an Oscar. Oh, stop. It's too iconic.
Ed was very fast.
Gagatondra.
To me, that's the most iconic scene from any movie in the 2010s. Also, Supermassive Black Hole by Muse is such a bop, and it just elevated the scene perfectly. In my notes, I have Rosalie and Emmett are hot. And what about it? No, but seriously, Emmett is so underrated. Like, that man is fine as hell. One thing about Alice is that she loves a hot little choker. Like, I'm sorry, but the hair and choker combo is literally adorable. Girl, I cannot. There is something so Tumblr about this. There is something so 2014 Tumblr about this. Like I would have been on your Pinterest board for sure. At this point in the movie, I started to wonder if the shirts that Bella's wearing are actually grey or if this whack-ass blue filter is really affecting the colours. Like maybe I'm being a bit too hard on her. Like were the shirts ever even grey? I'm done. I can't. I have to resign. I cannot be a Team Edward girly anymore.
You better hold on tight, Spider Monkey.
Spider Monkey? And for what? Like, what are you trying to prove? I told you that Edward was corny. Like, what is that? At this point in the movie, I'm pretty sure I started to realize that I've been watching a different version of the movie my whole life. Like, hear me out. I'm watching this on Stan in Australia, and I'm pretty sure that's some kind of like extended version. And even though I've seen the movie like more times than I can count, there's a lot of scenes that are actually new to me. And it begs the question, has everyone seen this version and I've just been watching a different one my whole life, or have I just like cracked some secret code? Also, there's these evil nasty vampires that are like trying to kill Bella or something, and like low-key they kind of slay. Like Victoria, I don't know if it's Victoria or Victoria, but like I don't know and I don't really feel like checking. She definitely pulled a Y2K baddie thrift queen look. Like she ate down. Like it's very like layered, thrifty Aria Montgomery slay, you know? I feel like that's its own separate video. Aria Montgomery, my first love. Like, let me keep it real, they look good. Like the guy with the locks as well, he ate. But these bitches just lost me when the camera panned down and I realized the dogs were out. They had no shoes and they were clumping around in the mud with no shoes. Like, babe, you have time to put on earrings and curl your hair on the way out, but you can't grab shoes? Nasty as hell. Charlie is looking extra dilfalicious in this scene where there's like a bear attack or something. Anyway, he's in his uniform and he looks scrumptious. He's a cop, by the way. So one of the evil vampires is this blonde guy who looks a lot like the lead guy from Nickelback.
Never made it as a wise man.
Like, I'm not kidding, he's low-key a dead ringer. Bella's now going to her old ballet school to meet up with the Nickelback man. He catfished her by making her think that he was holding her mum hostage. Her jacket is fierce, very Y2K baddie vibes, very Kim K 2007. Anyway, Edward Bay comes and saves the day. Bella is now in hospital, and dare I say, this might be her best look so far. I love this scene where Edward is like fake sleeping in the hospital chair and like shoots up the second Charlie leaves.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
You know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Like, I can't. This man is so goofy. Dumping Bella while she's literally in hospital is insane. Wait. I think I know this guy. I was just a bit too familiar. Oh my god, Bella's prom dress is so 2010s, like peak fashion. Like I would have eaten that up back in the day for sure. It would have been on the Pinterest board along with this. The Converse and moon boot combo is enough to send me into a literal psychosis. We have this scene where Jacob is like shadily emerging from the woods.
Hey.
Nice.
You too.
I think this is meant to be his prom fit, but he honestly looks like he lives under a bridge. Let me just say, Edward ate those other girls up. He looked so good. All those extra decades really came in handy. Okay, so we've already talked about how Bella should be on a watch list for her choice in prom outfit, but her hair looks literally so pretty. Sound the alarms, girls. I'm not playing around. Bella is wearing a fucking cardigan to prom. All this work for what? All these late nights going back and forward. What should I wear to school tomorrow? And you wear a fucking cardigan to prom. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. I would have rathered the grey long sleeve. It's this fugly cream cardigan with like an old lady embroidery. Like, it looks like something your great nana would wear. To me, this outfit is the biggest fashion crime of the whole franchise. If I'm completely honest with you guys, I think I've got no choice but to split this up into at least a few videos. Let's just say this look got out of hand. This look is out of hand. Like, I'm literally wearing New Balance trackies right now. I was gonna do the skinny jeans because yes, I still own them. But like, I wasn't gonna sacrifice that. Like, you know, like the health and the wellness that comes along with skinny jeans is at 0. So I'm not really feeling that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Make sure you look after yourself and make sure you give me a like and a subscribe because like, what, it's free. Look after yourselves. See you next time.